Hello and welcome back to another season of Challenger League here now for season 18, round 1 in base Spain in Catalonia. And we have no new drivers, it seems. Siskin made his debut last season in Monaco, but we have some returning drivers as Giruni is back. Driving. Lecrac has come back to do a race, and yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, but only 13 drivers on the grid, and the lineups has been completely changed in most of the teams here. As the gamer takes provisional pole with a 32.57, and with Lecrac right behind with a .63. And Lexus in third. So it's not that many drivers actually attending this race, surprisingly. Even though we did fill out the whole grid for the season, only 13 could attend. But yeah, the season hopefully should be a bit more amazing than last season, a bit more fighting as Dog Gamer improves to a .42. And Sejush up into second now with Giruni up into third. Siskin and Starlight down in P10, P11. Jose back again as well in P12. And PP in P13 tied with Jose. And now the final lap. Who is going to take pole position? Covid joining out of nowhere. I don't think he... Okay, well... Crossing the line, the gamer takes pole position. Sejush holds on to second, but no one's stopping the Spanish guy. He takes pole here in Spain with a very good lap of 32.42. All right, here we go then for the sprint race. 11 laps. Ricky Boy on sprint pole. Starlight on the front row with him. And here we go, into turn 1. How many people are gonna die? No, PP dies. And Siskin dies from getting edged off by Jose. Lecrac also edged off the Dogemu, drops down into P9. And now Sejush trying to make moves. Same with Dogemu though, it cuts off Giruni. Giruni jumps all the way down to last place, unfortunately. And Nikhil off the track, and Sasha off the track. What is going on here? Everyone is going off track. Gamer with beautiful moves there through the final section, up into 6. Is Nikhil gonna try and go for a move? No, he's not. He's gonna back out. But Sasha's there, and he makes the move cleanly without forcing him off. With Starlight running away with the sprint, just like she did in Monaco. Ricky Boy holding on to second place. He's looking for his first podium in CL right now, with Sejush right behind in that VLP, which looks nothing like a VLP anymore. But Ricky makes a tiny mistake and he drops down to third. Does he still have the slip? Glow is gonna let his teammate by. Maybe they're going side by side into turn 1. No, Glow, he does let him by at the end. And Ricky's made another mistake, and now the battle for podium is on. Between, I don't know how many drivers this is, I'm bad at math, 6 drivers it seems, 6 drivers, yeah, between Bobcat, Mazar, HPF, and Rising Goat, as yeah, the oh my days, what is going on here? Ricky going off the track, Lecrac going off the track, and Glow has been killed, dropped down to last place. Unfortunate for him. This was a very cheeky opening lap here, but Starlight still running away in the lead. Sejush though, fastest lap, looking quick, around 1 second behind, so he could manage to close the gap. There's still a few laps to go. The gamer looking quite nice in third now, after taking pole. Lexus leading the pack here. Of how many drivers is this? Half the grid. The rest of the grid is in a big slips train here. Lecrac passing his teammate. Is he gonna send it on Lexus? No, he's not. Nikhil trying to go for a move. They're going side by side. The two Mazars at the back is Giruni and Ricky. Giruni coming back after a tiny murder at the start. He's made the move around his And Lexus goes deep. Girouni up in the 5th. 2 drivers taking a run off. Sash and Nikhil, they dive. And Ricky Boy has gone from 3rd down to 10th real quick. And now he's going side by side with Sash. Can he make that with Siskin forced off the track again by Jose? What is going on with those two? They are absolutely being dirty, or at least Jose is. I haven't seen Siskin. And PP now in last place as the drivers are climbing back up. Glow has climbed back up rather quickly. Girouni, ooh, just about decides to take the runoff instead, as he was heading towards that grass. As he has made a mistake and lost a slipstream of P4. The top 3 though running away with a big gap. 4 seconds from Lecrac to the podium. And Sejush holding, maybe close. The gap is getting a bit smaller between the top 2 here. Starlight looking quick though. Same with Sejush. We'll see though, Starlight making a bit tiny mistake into the hairpin. Sejush isn't in that slipstream yet. He's edging that slipstream. He's right outside. And we're gonna grab a quick snack break. Alrighty, we are back. And what is going on here? Lexus on the outside, touching the grass a tiny bit. Now Siskin caught up to Jose again. If Jose forces him off at the track once again, I don't think Siskin will be happy, as there's a lag rocket between them. And Siskin takes the runoff to avoid the grass, but he goes deep into the grass in the next corner, unfortunately. Now, Glow, Sash going side by side. They were driving in the same team last season, and now they are kind of rivals. I don't know. Maybe. Girouni, Lecrac for P4 here. PP has DNF, the first DNF of the race. And Girouni is up into 4th. But the gap now, lap 9 out of 11. 10 out of 11. Starlight running away. She's pulling the gap bigger now. It's 1.5. So Gamer, I don't know if he's going to be close enough to catch Sejush. The gap is under 2 seconds, but only 1.5 laps to go. I don't think it's possible. Girouni gonna try and hold on to this P4 after a chaotic first laps there. Lecrac P5, Sash P6, Glow 7th, Lexus 8th, taking a run off. Ricky Boy now in the slipstream. He's going to be fighting for... Lexus goes deep. And Ricky's up into 8th. Nikhil in 10th there with the slipstream as well. The fight for P8 is on the final lap. Siskin holding on to P11. But Starlight leading the way here with half a lap to go. But she goes wide. She goes wide. Is she gonna hold on through the final couple of corners? Sejush is right there. He does have the worst exit. Through the final corner, it's gonna be Starlight who wins the sprint race here in Catalunya. Sejush takes 2nd. The Gamer finishes at the podium. Girouni 4th place. Lecrac 5th. Sash 6th. Glow 7th. It's gonna be Ricky Boy who holds on to 8th. Nikhil 9th. Lexus rounding out the top 10. Jose 11th. Siskin 12th, and PP with the one and only DNF in 13th. Here we go then for the future race. The Gamer on pole now. And 30 laps, light throw, and away we go. My bad guys, bleeding chips. Oh, and Girouni goes through to take the lead as the Gamer makes a mistake and taking Sejush with him. The cars are going all side by side. Oh, server lag. Server lag. Okay, that's one. Watch out for another one. If not, we are gonna red flag this race. One more. Alright. Ricky Boy getting forced off by Lecrac. There's Starlight trying to go through as the Gamer... No, Girouni, sorry, is leading the way. Why are you guys saying red flag? It wasn't that horrible even. If it's one more, then yeah, definitely. Starlight makes a mistake and through goes Lecrack and Sejush for the P3 here. That's Sejush. No, sorry, Lecrack's supposed to take the run off there. But Jiruni and the gamer trying to run away with it. We'll see though, but he stays behind. I don't know what X means by Sejush. Maybe he tried to press S, but completely missed the button. Sash is right ahead of Glow still. Ricky in 8th. PP getting forced off by Nickel there, I think, by a trailer. Down in 10th. Lexus in 11th. And then Siskin and Jose battling it out for the final position here in P12. As Jose goes around the outside and forces Siskin off the track. Both making the same mistake, it seems. And Siskin may be going for a move now on the outside. Are they going to keep it clean? Kinda no, they're not. They're not. Alright. We're going to watch that anymore then. We're back to watch the top 2 here. As it's still Joe Gamer and Jiruni. Now they swap positions. And the drivers behind, closing the gap slowly but surely. All of them are soft. The top 7 all on soft tires. So it looks like they all will be doing the same strategy. Oh, and Nikhil goes off the track and blocks Lexus on the exit. And now Ricky Boy could pull away in 8th place. Even though he is on the mediums, he could hold on right now for a PB, I think. Still Sash and Glow a bit too far behind the pack right now. They're just slipping each other, it seems. Starlight trying to go for a moon. Lecrack, she can't make it there. Now the pack is P1 to P5 now, all in a slip train. But it's a tiny mistake from Doug Gamer. He loses 3, 4, maybe 4, 5. 3 positions, no, 2 positions he loses. As the Juice takes the lead, Jiruni trying to stay clean here. All of the drivers, of course, trying to stay clean. You don't want a penalty right now, and especially when the pack is this close. As Doug Gamer and Starlight going side by side through the final section, not gonna work there. They're still keeping it on track. Glow and Sash slowly but surely catching up. If Sash does follow the slip, he does. So they could somehow catch up to the top pack and be a 7-car fight for the win. But they're going off and Sash forces Glow off the track. And he's not going to be happy with that, I'm just guessing. But Sash makes a mistake and Glow is right again back into that slipstream. And if he could just make this move now. Around the outside. No, he's not. Starlight in. Jiruni in. They're going for the undercut. On the drivers, they're going mediums and hards. The strategies are a bit different than it seems. Siskin in as well. Jose on old mediums should stay behind Starlight, and he does by tiny mistake. Now Jiruni has a pretty big gap between Starlight and himself in P10. As you're gonna watch the top pair, they're all probably gonna peel into the pits or stay out for 1 minute. Doug Gamer stays out. Lecrack and Sejush into the pits. Glow in, Sash in. And Ricky Boy, after only 8 laps of mediums, goes in. That's quite early for mediums. I don't know what the strategy was there, but the undercut for Starlight has not really worked out. She's lost the slipstream of Lecrack. Jiruni is far ahead. Where's the gamer? The gamer still has to pit. And Sejush has Jiruni right in his slip. And they are provisionally P1, P2. As the gamer went for the 9-lap soft here. For his first stint. We'll see where he's going to exit. Lexus taking the lead now. Sejush wanting Jerry to slip. And the gamer is out P5 right ahead of PP. There's a tiny bit of lag, it seems there. Starlight has lost quite a bit of time as Nikhil takes out PP there off the track, and through goes Starlight to take a 3P7. Now Nikhil makes a mistake, but so does Starlight, and PP goes back through up into 7th. And the drivers are in. Oh, and Lexus almost takes the juice with him into the pits. And now the drivers, two drivers ahead of Starlight here. He's on 1 tire. Starlight must be frustrated trying to get past, but she can't as they're holding, but they take each other out, and PP's out again. Another DNF after getting first off the track there, unfortunately. He's definitely not going to be happy with this. HPF once again with some unlucky results. This Lexus only P10 right now. And now the top one of the front pack is now 4 cars instead of 5 after a bit of a battling going on in the pits below. P7 trying to catch up on these softs to Sash. Sash trying to hold on, of course, but he makes a mistake, and that lets Glow, the commentator's curses, hit him again. And Glow's right in that slip now. We'll see what the top 4 here is gonna do. Lecrac makes a tiny grass touch, gonna let Jerry pass. They lost the slipstream, so he should back off. He does back off, so they could finally catch back up into the pack and still keep their dreams alive. Let's see, almost past the halfway mark of this race. Sejush on the soft leading the pack. Everyone behind him in that pack on mediums. Now Lecrac trying to go for a move again on Jaruni. I don't recommend. Oh, he's a bit TPing there, a bit twitchy. Watch out for him. Starlight all alone in P5. The gap between her and Sash is what? 1.6? 1.7, yeah. And she is on hard, so the tires of Sash are gonna die out a bit quicker. Glow just caught the slipstream, maybe. No, he's not. He's not caught the slipstream, unfortunately. Back Lexus P9, P8, sorry, Ricky P9, Siskin P10 now, ahead of Nikhil. Nikhil on much fresher soft tires though, and ooh, and Siskin makes a mistake, almost takes out Nikhil in the process, and it's Jose down in P12. You'll see now Nikhil already pulling out because he has some ping, so he was already side by side on the screen, but not on Siskin's screen, of course. But yeah, we'll go back to the pack here. Now they're starting to fight. Is Sejush gonna pit? No, he has to stay out, or he would have forced the gamer into the pits there. And now the gamer is gonna go for a send into turn 1, but he makes a mistake, and that lets Sejush have a tiny run. Can he run away? But he is on the older tires. But if the gamer can't catch up Jaruni now on the inside, he really wants to get past. I think he feels like he has the more pace. I don't know if he does, but he has the older tires. That's all I know. And he makes a mistake now, the gamer. But he caught the slipstream somehow. Sejush now into the pits he goes. And they ghosts. Now. Well, we're back with some the tires here. So Jaruni and Lecrac on the same tires. The gamer with 1 lap fresher tires. So he's trying to make a move on Lecrac, but Lecrac doesn't want to stay behind. He wants to take the lead. Takes a runoff but touches the grass, and he can't take the lead. He's gone deep instead. We'll see when these drivers are gonna pit. Jaruni in now. 1 lap later than Sejush. So Sejush getting an undercut. Starlight been caught by Sash. Just gonna sit behind. Here comes Sejush though on the hards. Jaruni 1 lap fresher tires. He's gonna be a bit behind, but with 1 lap tire advantage, can he make it? Ricky letting him pass as he should. He's on pretty 1 mediums there, so no need to fight Jaruni there. Starlight, Sash still battling it out here. They're going off the track everywhere. Down the inside. Now the gamer, Sash. No, Lecrac making a mistake. Oh, and Sash makes a mistake in the entry. And Starlight overtakes into the pits. Now Sejush, the gap between them is what? 2 seconds. 1.4 seconds between Jaruni and Sejush. So we'll see if this undercut is going to help them out. As I think Lecrac and the gamer are gonna go mediums again. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. 11 mediums? Nah, they're going 10 mediums. Lecrac in though, is he going 11 hards? Or is he going 11 mediums? He's going 11 mediums. He's gonna be a bit behind. The tires, his tires are gonna be pretty dead in the end. But so will, of course, Girouni's and Sejush, as they have pitted 2 and 3 laps before him. So it'll be around the same tire life. The gamer is staying out for another lap. Is he going for softs? He might actually go for soft tires. I don't know why he wouldn't pit to hards then in his first stint. So he could just have more grip. But I guess he really wanted to be on mediums to just pit the softs. Or maybe he's going mediums again, I don't know. At this point, the gamer's strategy is out of this world. I don't know what he's doing. He's drifting around. His drift simulator 3.0 right now. He's into the pits finally, after taking these mediums for 11 laps or so. We'll see. Is it mediums? Is it soft? It's soft tires for how many laps? 9 laps. That is the Yule strategy. So yeah, he's looking quite good. He's gonna have. He has a 5-lap tire advantage on Sejush, and he's on soft tires. So this fight for the win is gonna be very, very interesting. Starlight, Sash, and Glow all gonna be fighting for P5 here. They all got the same tires, around the same. Starlight with the tire advantage though on Glow only. Sash did pit the same lap, so they do have both the tire advantage on Glow. So we'll see in the end how this will unfold. Sash now actually tries to go for a move into turn 1, and he does make it, but Starlight with the better exit makes the move back again. And Glow just staying behind. Lexus looking quite good for this P8. No one to really catch up to or be caught by, as Ricky is 4 seconds behind. And Nikhil in P10 there in the Mazar. Jose in P11 and Siskin in P12. We'll watch the front pack now. Who is gonna take the top step here in Catalonia? This has been an intense battle all the way through, as Lecrac makes a tiny grass touch there, letting Girouni have maybe a look around the outside. He can't make the move there. There's still 6 laps to go here. Sejush, the gap is 1 second between him and Lecrac and Girouni behind. And what? Dogamer, sorry. Dogamer closing the gap slowly but surely. He's gained 3/10 on the top 2, or the second and third here in this lap. So we'll see how much closer he can get with 6 laps to go still. Yes. Oh, but Lecrac makes another mistake into that hairpin. He's made quite a lot of mistakes into that hairpin, not gonna lie. But the gap now around second to Sejush. They do have the tire advantage on them. You see the tires starting to drop off now at orange level now. The gamer getting even closer and closer. The top 4 here is absolutely gonna be fighting it out in the final laps, but the gamer goes wide and is gonna lose a bit of time. And that could decide the race already, unless he has some secret weapon up his sleeve, as now Sejush has been caught by Lecrac. Or has he? He's edging that slipstream at least. Girouni right behind. He does have the worst tires on hards. We'll see then, as they're getting really, really close. Now they are in the slipstream. And the top 3 back again for the 3rd time or something to fight it out. In the end, the gamer is going to be trying to focus to catch up. He's 1.2 seconds behind. He has 9/10 to catch if he wants to be in that slipstream. Glow now in 6th place between the 2 drivers who has better tires than him. He goes wide and lets Sash through. But he's trying to go on the inside now of Sash. They're going side by side through the final chicane or whatever that is. And now, who is going to try and make the move on Starlight? It's Sash on the outside, but he has to back out. And Glow goes through to take P5. Sash goes through as well. And this is going to be 2 absolutely insane battles to watch, as the gamer is getting closer and closer with 3 laps to go, 2 laps to go soon. But the tires, all the tires are dead. Sajush with the worst tires out of them all, and he's trying to go for a move on Jiruni, but he should back out, and he does back out. The gamer makes another tiny mistake, and every time he gets closer, he edges back just a tiny bit, touching the grass there. Jiruni, Sajush going side by side almost again. Now Lecrack and Jerry with the same tire life. Sajush with dead tires. The gamer going wide. The softs are not helping him right now. And we're starting the final lap of this J-Pre. Of the C-Pre, sorry. And the fight for the win is on. Who's gonna take it? Jirun is forced off by the track. By Lecrack. Not the track. And Lecrack could run away with it now. Does Sajush have the step? Yes, he does. Who is gonna take it? Jiruni may try and go for one last send. He's not there. The gamer is not close enough. His run is over for the podium. Jiruni touches the grass. It's down to Sajush and Lecrack. Who is gonna take it on the line? It is Lecrack who wins. This Spanish C-Pre Starlight finished 5th. Sash 6th. Glow 7th. Glow Sing Y, I don't know. Lexus 8th, Nickel in 9th, and Ricky Boy in 10th. Then it's Jose in 11th, and Siskin rounding out in P12. Wow, that was a just as of intense race as the jail race we had earlier today. Because that was absolutely insane to watch as well. Now we'll head over to some interviews. If there's anyone here who did race and wants to be interviewed. Is Lecrack here? No. Is Sajush?
I can interview.
Yo, shut up. Not your turn. Okay. Is Sajush here? No. Okay, we'll go to Starlight then. Starlight.
Hello.
Hello. Congrats on a P5 and the sprint win, of course.
Thank you.
How do you feel this race went?
Bit of mixed feelings after this race because, well, the quali was really bad compared to what I had expected, but last in this track, it's pretty hard to get consistent good laps. So I messed up my quali, but the sprint was pretty good because I came up top pretty quickly and then I just stayed there, so that was good. And as for the feature, I think I just messed up basically on after my first stint because I was making too many mistakes, and so I lost I lost the advantage on the top 5, so I couldn't actually follow them.
Yeah.
And then there was this final battle with Seshkin and Glow, which was very, very good. Pretty close battle. In the end, still a good result. Not what I expected, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, that was a great race once again. Thank you. Do we have Lecrack? Do you want to talk? Do you want to have a quick interview, or do we head on to the next guy? I guess not. We can go to Ricky Boy then. Hello, Ricky.
Hello, hello.
A bit eager, I see, to get your interview done. Congrats on a top 10 in the future race.
Thank you.
And I think I forgot where you finished in the sprint.
I don't know.
I think that was also
P8,
a
P8.
top 10. A P8.
It was a P8.
That
yes.
is pretty good. Is that a PB?
No. It's my personal best, yes.
Yeah, congrats on personal best. How do you feel this race went, Ricky?
Well, at the start, it was pretty good actually. Just not avoiding every crash ahead or something. Actually being in P3 for a couple of seconds. But yeah, my speed's not good enough for that right now. Fell back to P8 and just lost a lot of time to Nicky on the last laps because he was like really fast on that mediums.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, no,
It was very good. It was very good as my first race under contract.
It was a great race from you, and also in the new founding team, or not founding but renamed team in Rising Goats or Rising Star, whatever it was.
I think Rising Goat, yeah.
Yeah, Rising Goat. Yeah. So thank you.
Okay.
Sajush, do you wanna have a quick interview?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, so that was a very intense final lap there we saw between you and the Crack and Jiruni. Very close fight there in the end. Unfortunately, you couldn't take the top step today, but do you have any plans for Igora Drive on the rest of the season?
I mean, I won't be here to race for it, so
Okay.
let someone else take it. Yeah, but I think there was a bit of an incident with Elfrak. I hope it gets revealed. Cubo said he'll look into it,
Yeah.
or at least, send it in for
Mhm.
confirmation, but we'll see what happens. It was a good race. I fumbled 2 wins, so very fun.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And that was
P2,
about it, mate.
P2, wasn't it?
Yeah, not too bad of a result, but I could do better.
No, it's a great result from for you and the team, of course, getting a good amount of points for VLP.
I mean,
So, yeah.
Sage had a bad race, but we won't be the first team in the team standings, I think. So, yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Let's hope for better results later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for the time. Bye bye.
And that was it for this race. And next round, round 2, we're heading over to Igora Drive in Russia. So that is going to be very interesting there. And yeah, hopefully this title fight in the top pack keeps going. Bye bye.